MLB The coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the New York Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. Stepping into the box, Ty Cobb. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for the Mets. The left fielder, Ty Cobb.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he's looking for three right out of the gates today. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. And a great chance here to put his team in front before many fans have even settled into their seats.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Next up from New York, Eddie Matthews. Runner still anchored at third base. One away now. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question. And yes, he did, says the man. Blue, strike one. Cobb takes his lead at third with one away. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And another foul ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Hard ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Jimmy Rollins. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch.
Rollins.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in now for the Brewers, Al Kaline. First delivery to him on the way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. One out, nobody on. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Al Kaline becomes out number 2 this inning. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cobb is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll look to get something going with the bat in his hands.
Yeah, barrel awareness, Matty, and this guy has it. I don't think it's something that can be taught. I don't care how many hours you put in the cage. This guy has the ability to put barrel on baseball consistently, no matter what side it's coming from.
And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
The first
Pitch on the way.
Ball 1, no strike. Ball, that's out.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes the count to Ryan Zimmerman. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Torres. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Torres is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Now here it comes.
Nope.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2. Now the 2-0. Lined into right, a base hit. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lay off the slider too low, ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Hard hit ball to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Into the box, Jorge Posada, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Line drive to center field. Runner tags from second as the catch is made here shy of the track. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Now to the plate, Alec Bohm. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. Bob Gibson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
2 out, bases loaded. And he comes back to get him, so a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Next for the Mets, Curtis Granderson. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
And he misses there. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Patel.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7. He's locked in.
Oh, now look at this. The pitcher gives one a ride to deep left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. To the plate now, Ty Cobb.
Now batting, left fielder.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
The 1-0 home. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And that's low, ball 4. Into the box now, Eddie Matthews looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind.
And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. First offering on its way. Gary Sanchez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
2-0 now. The 2-0.
Ball, that's out.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And he is safe at home as he beats the throw to Posada. Stepping in now, Hanley Ramirez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he fouls this one off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping in, Jimmy Rollins, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Hit hard back up the middle, reined in, and the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. Ready now, Al Kaline. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now here's the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0. Hit hard towards center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
The batter, the first baseman.
At the plate now, Andrew Vaughn. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 1-0 pitch is a circle change, swung on and missed. 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. The bouncer to the left side. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Torres. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if he's...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. All set for the start of the 4th. Standing in, Matt Olson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And this one's too far inside ball 2.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
2-1 now. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Lays off 1-0. Fouled away. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Down the first baseline. Oh, and this goes right past him. In now, John Smoltz. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Torres is under it to make the catch to end the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Ready for another chance? Dylan Carlson, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. A base hit in his first trip. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. One-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Up with it, Sanchez. But he can't get it there in time. Betts reaches on the strikeout. So a runner at first with one man gone. And here's the switch hitting Jorge Posada. A ball and no strikes. That evens it up, 1-1. From the stretch. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. Ramirez back to the pitcher, covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Ty Cobb. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
2-0 now. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Looking up is Kaline. Gone to lead off the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
At the plate, Torres. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Digging in once again, Eddie Matthews. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended.
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him. And now that third base dugout has really come to life. They are not happy about it.
Gary Sanchez.
First offering on its way. In there, 0-1.
Hey, two options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball two.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Carlson is there, and he has it for the out. So first and second with one man gone.
Number 13, shortstop, Ramirez.
Jordan Hicks takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now. And that'll bring up Matt Olson as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home.
Ryan Newman.
Seth Lugo will come into the game now and take over following the ejection.
Number 67.
First offering on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. And there's out number 2. It is Curtis Granderson, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Betts is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. Stepping up now, Alec Bohm. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk.
And they'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good reason for walking him right here.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Next for Milwaukee, Seth Lugo. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready for another shot now, Jimmy Rollins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So here's the Mets pitcher, John Smoltz, getting the hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Two balls and no strikes.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
3-0 to him now. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from. Sean Doolittle will come into the game now and take over following the ejection.
Number 63.
Ty Cobb will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Doolittle typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
And he's back standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Runners on first with one down. Now a throw over. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Line drive to center field. Betts is there, 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Eddie Matthews. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Rollins is under it, and that's out number 3. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Now in the box, Al Kaline. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
There to take it is Ramirez, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. In now, Andrew Vaughn. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Andrew.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Looking up is the right fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Into the box now, Torres.
Now batting, second baseman.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in now, Dylan Carlson. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1-1 the count now. Now the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Cobb is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. seventh inning ready to roll. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Hanley Ramirez hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the seventh. Throw into second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Turned on down the line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Lifted into center field. Betts has a read on it. 2 gone. Into the box, Ryan Zimmerman. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop-out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ball game.
Well, Matt, with that ejection, this is going to turn into Johnny Holdstaff Day. Now everybody out in that bullpen may have to be available.
Amir Garrett will come into the game now and take over following the ejection.
Number 50.
Curtis Granderson will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. We're in the seventh now. 4-1 our score to this point. And he takes a called strike 2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Bohm will put this one away, and the side is retired.
Please join for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Riding in once again, Mookie Betts. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Granderson's after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping into the box, Jorge Posada 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Full count now, 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's a swing by Posada, and this ball's driven well out to deep right. Gone! box, Alec Bohm.
Next to Milwaukee.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Ryan Zimmerman will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 11, Ryan Zimmerman.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Runner at second here with one man out. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. 1-1 a fastball high. 2-1 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. One out and a runner on second base. And he... Dennis Eckersley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 43.
So here now is the pitcher, John Smoltz. And an opportunity here for a fourth plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say he's really earned it.
John Smoltz.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Softly hit to short. Scooped up. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ty Cobb. His line so far, 2 for 4, but the hits are a home run and a triple. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. He's running. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Runner at second, one away, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and
it's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Now batting. First baseman, Eddie Matthews.
So now to the plate, Eddie Matthews. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. And their runners at the corners now. Oh, and they come in and get him again. And this is just not how you play the game. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ball game.
Well, Matt, with that ejection, this is going to turn into Johnny Holstaff Day. Now everybody out in that bullpen may have to be available to put the finishing touches on this game.
Kerry Wood will come into the game now and take over following the ejection.
Number 34.
Gary Sanchez will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an end. From the stretch.
That's a ball.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The count now at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Shortstop, Hanley.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Betts on the run. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Stepping up to the plate, Al Kaline. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Striding in, Andrew Vaughn. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air to center field. Granderson is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Now batting, Torres. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Torres scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Matt Olson, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Betts is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Digging in, Ryan Zimmerman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Curtis Granderson. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And a good cut here by Granderson, but this one's going to find the seats in right, a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now Granderson connects deep to right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
They still have the bottom of the 9th to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
At the plate now, John Smoltz.
The pitcher.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Showing bunt there, but he pulls back, and it's 1-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat. Leading off the inning, Dylan Carlson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The left fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Carlson.
Line towards center field, and that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Up next to Milwaukee, the center fielder, Mookie Betts.
To the plate now, Mookie Betts, as he'll take a. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fouled away. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Torres hit the bag, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Now at the plate, Jorge Posada. He went deep last time up.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Posada behind the ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Jorge Posada goes quietly, and they've got only 1 out left. And it's fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. A bouncer up the middle. There to take it is Ramirez. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
5-2 the final today. New York led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. John Smoltz pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.